Goodbye, Redfern, Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. This was my block of units here on Elizabeth Street in Redfern, Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. It was block 590 that I lived in. I lived on the top floor of this block of units. My neighbours were Bassam and his two young girls, Jada and Shakayla. Then there was also Brian and John, who lived in this block of units as well, and Sister Dom. Both Brian and John passed away, and Bassam took his own life. Jada is now living in Moorhead Street, Redfern, and Shakayla is living in Ashfield, as far as I know. Opposite my block, which was 590 on Elizabeth Street here in Redfern, Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, was block 592 on Elizabeth Street here in Redfern, Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. And I had two very good neighbours in this block of units. There is Wayne, who is still alive, and then there was Stu, who was part of the Sydney Street Choir. Stu passed away, and Stu's flat became vacant. And this is the table that Stu, Wazza, who came to visit, and myself would sit around and have a cup of tea or a coffee and have a good old chit-chat in the backyard of this housing commission estate here in Redfern, Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. And opposite me was the bus stop on Elizabeth Street here in Redfern, Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. Redfern Park, and this is also where the Sydney Street Choir rehearse at as well.